They play tight. There's not going to be a lot of room out there tonight for either team, so whoever works the hardest generates the more junk in front of the net's going to have a chance to win.
What do you remember of Noah Hannafin, watching him in the Detroit area with you?
Yeah, to tell you the truth, I didn't watch him there at all. Just as the draft was coming, I mean, he was a D-man that could really skate, big body. Had always been a real good player wherever he'd been. We met with him and his folks, real nice people, real confident kid. You know, they got a real good player in him. Obviously, we made the decision to go with Mitch, and you know, they like their guy and we like our guy.
How much has Mitch grown, do you think, Mike, since the draft, since that year?
Are you talking pounds and inches or as a player? Because he's done. I mean, he's done both. Obviously, he's got a lot of stronger, and you know, unlike Hannafin who played right away in the NHL, we sent Mitch back for a year to dominate and be a captain and win a championship. And I think all those things are good. It was very evident that since he's arrived in the National Hockey League that he fits in and he's a good player. Like all young guys, he's going to have his moments that aren't as good as he'd like him to be, but he's a special player, good with the puck, good without the puck, likes the big moments, has a lot of fun, brings a ton of energy. He's a great kid to be around. He's a good player.
Coach, obviously there's exceptions, but Paul Maurice used to say that he felt it took a young defenseman at least 160, 180 games before you had a good take on what kind of player he would be. Do you subscribe to that notion a little bit?
Well, I think it takes D-men longer. I mean, I think it takes centers longer, and I think it takes D-men. Anybody who's got defensive responsibility takes them longer. But in saying all that, is the really good players, the really, really gifted players seem to be good right away and don't seem to take too much time adjusting to the league and take off. And so for the mere mortals, it takes them longer. And, you know, you see a lot of guys who arrive at the league later, whether they went to college, whether they came from Europe, and they have 10 good years, but they start at 24 or 25. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no race either.
A couple of guys in there were saying they have to be the same team at home as you are on the road for success at both sides. How do you beat the same team on the road as you are at home?
Well, I don't know, but we're playing at home tonight, so let's leave that till tomorrow.